schools are stepping up to support kids' mental well-being. There are now programs in nearly every school that talk about mental health. There are social skills programs, there are emotional insight programs, there are all sorts of things that are just helping kids in schools to just normalize this conversation and be educated about the different things that are going on in mental health. There are mindfulness programs. There are meditation sessions that are being introduced to classrooms all across the nation. And we see the benefits that it's not just about mental health, but that mental health causes this ripple effect that impacts academic performance. Mindfulness helps kids manage anxiety and regulate emotions and feel more grounded. And so many times people say, like, oh, well, they can't sit still and focus, so it must be them. And it's not them, it's their anxiety or a big emotion or just something going on in their mind. And these mindfulness programs are helping kids ground. And one thing that is not talked about enough is that attention and focus and memory are controlled in the emotional part of the brain. They're not a logical thinking concept. It's actually an emotional regulation piece to be able to pay attention, to focus, and to recall memory and retain memory are both emotional practices. So this mindfulness also enhances the learning and school performance of kids. It's not just about being able to sit still and deal with emotions, but once you can sit still and deal with your emotions, we are seeing a positive growth in children in their academic performance because these programs are focusing on the emotional part of the brain, which is the number one part of the brain necessary for attention, focus, and memory. And attention, focus, and memory are the things that are most necessary in a school environment. And these programs are of benefit to all kids, not just those with diagnoses, not just those with IEPs, not just those with 504 plans, not just those with behavior improvement plans. These programs help all kids, which is reducing the burden of individual interventions for teachers to have to focus on every individual child and have a different plan for every single kid. When these programs are introduced, we see a decrease in needed individual interventions. And that's not to say that individual interventions are never necessary, but understanding this emotional part of the brain and understanding why these programs are so helpful can help all kids. Teachers have reported improved classroom dynamics, including better focus, fewer disruptions, and stronger student-teacher connections. Parents.com did a report on mindfulness trends from schools, and they found that teachers are reporting a significant increase in positive behaviors and a significant decrease in negative behaviors ever since these programs have been introduced. And you can wrap them into your curriculum. It can be a specific part of the day, or you can just use it as you're reading a book and you talk about these different things, or even during science class or social studies, you can talk about these different topics, and it helps again reduce some of that stigma and build mindfulness into the classroom. If you think that these mindfulness programs, these mental health education programs are a game changer for schools, hit like and subscribe to see more content like this, and share it with someone who might appreciate all of these positive developments.